Hello everyone, ito po muli ang inyong lingkod, Attorney Ayan Kenneth Lucero. Welcome back to my YouTube channel and you are watching APO Shares. Bago po ang lahat, taos-puso po akong nagpapasalamat sa lahat ng sumuporta at nanood sa pilot episode namin kung saan tinalakay ko po yung enforcement ng barangay annual budget pending review ng Sanggunian Bayan or Sanggunian Panlungsod. Naway may natutunan kayo at magpatuloy po yung suporta ninyo sa programa namin as we make learning local governance a monthly habit through APO Shares, the DILG Cebu City's online knowledge sharing program where we learn and understand together the wonders of local governance. Sa mga hindi pa po nag-subscribe sa ating YouTube channel, please click the subscribe button na makikita nyo katapat ng pangalan ng ating channel and turn on the notification bell katabi nito para ma-notify po kayo sa mga new episodes every month. At maaari rin kayong mag-comment at mag-like sa ating mga episodes. And feel free to share sa inyong mga kaibigan. Once again, maraming salamat po. For this episode po, pag-uusapan po natin yung suspension ng mga barangay elective officials during election period. Kasi may nagtanong po sa atin, and this is very timely, dahil po sa forthcoming national and local elections natin ngayong May 9, 2022. Ano po yung tanong niya? Ang tanong niya is, can the Sanggunian Bayan or Sanggunian Panlungsod still suspend barangay elective officials during election period? Kaya, importante na malaman natin yung two important periods during election time. First, the election period under Omnibus Election Code, and the election period has been fixed by the COMELEC from January 9, 2022 to June 8, 2022. Next period is yung 90-day preventive suspension imposition ban under Section 62, Paragraph C of the Local Government Code of 1991. During the election period, January 9 to June 8, 2022, per Section 261, Paragraph X of the Omnibus Election Code, and per Section 15 of the COMELEC Resolution Number 10742, sinabi po doon, no elective official shall be suspended without prior approval from the COMELEC. But meron tayong dalawang exceptions dyan. Ibig sabihin, kahit walang prior authority or approval from the COMELEC, pwede pong mag-suspend ng elective local officials. Ano po yung dalawa? First, if the suspension is for purposes of applying the Anti-Graft and Corrupt Practices Act in relation to the suspension and removal of local elective officials. Number two, yung mga suspension na na-implement na before the start of the election period. So bago nagsimula yung January 9, 2022 at continuous po yung implementation niya during or even after the expiration ng election period, that is June 8, 2022 po yan. Okay. Kung titingnan natin, hindi kasama yung prohibition ng Section 261, Paragraph X, yung dismissal from service or removal of elective local officials. Kaya sinabi ng COMELEC Resolution Number 10742 under Section 19, sinabi niya doon na dismissal from service or removal of elective local officials hindi po included sa prohibition per Section 261, Paragraph X of the Omnibus Election Code. Okay. Then, ang binanggit din doon sa Section 261 Paragraph X is suspension. Hindi po na-distinguish kung anong nature ng prohibited suspension yung 261 Paragraph X. Kaya yung COMELEC Resolution 10742, binanggit po doon na itong suspension na ito includes yung dalawa, preventive suspension at suspension imposed as penalty. So yung preventive suspension, yan po yung situation na when the case is being investigated at sinuspend ka, preventive suspension po yan. At yung suspension as a penalty, ibig sabihin tapos na po yung investigation. Yan na po yung penalty na ibinigay sa elected local official. So, applying the settled rule na when the law does not distinguish, we should not also distinguish po. Okay, so punta po tayo sa provision ng Local Government Code of 1991, yung Section 62, Paragraph C of the Local Government Code. Sinabi po doon, no preventive suspension shall be imposed by the Office of the President, Sangguniang Panlalawigan, Sangguniang Panlungsod, Sangguniang Bayan, in the exercise of their jurisdiction to take cognizance of administrative complaints against elected local officials within their respective disciplinary authorities within 90 days immediately prior to local election. Okay? Pero if earlier na-impose yung preventive suspension, no? Prior to the 90-day period, then that will be automatically lifted pagpasok po ng 90-day period, yung February 8, 2022. Diyan po magsisimula yung 90-day period in relation to May 9, 2022 national and local election po. So, take note that between the two periods mention natin, yung election period at yung 90-day period ban under the Local Government Code. So, the election period shall be the first one to set in. And in fact, nagsimula na po yan January 9, 2022. So, beginning this period, January 9, 2022, no preventive suspension as and suspension as a penalty may be imposed by the Office of the President, by the Sangguniang Panlalawigan, by the Sangguniang Panlungsod, Sangguniang Bayan, against elected local officials without prior authority from the COMELEC. Okay, so in the event na yung COMELEC inapprove niya po yung implementation of the preventive suspension imposed by the Sanggunian or the Office of the President, the same shall be or the same can be implemented during the election period, but take note, it will be automatically lifted on February 8, 2022 in accordance with Section 62, Paragraph C of the Local Government Code of 1991 po. Pero gusto ko lang i-emphasize na yung covered ng Section 62, Paragraph C ng Local Government Code of 1991 na automatically lifted ay sa preventive suspension only at hindi po kasama ang suspension imposed as a penalty. At dyan po nagtatapos ang ating short discussion on suspension of barangay elective officials during election period. Sana ay nadagdagan po ang inyong kaalaman at magamit ninyo sa paglingkod sa ating mga kababayan. Join me once again as we make learning local governance a monthly habit through APO Shares. Because the more we learn, the more we grow, and the more we grow, the better we can serve others. Ito po muli sa Atty. Ian Kenneth Lucero. Huwag niyong kalimutan i-like, share, subscribe, comment, and hit the notification bell for more updates po sa ating YouTube channel. Hanggang sa susunod na episode po, thank you for watching and stay safe everyone.